record. And also switch seats with you.
So am I home? No, he's home.
Oh, we're back. Yeah, we're NHL for us. So we got the XC Summer League wrong between Coach using Atlanta and Mike Gartner using Hartford. Mike Gartner and I just finished playing 5 games, and Coach was chomping at the bit to get going. So here we are, coaching his away Reds. He's already looking more aggressive on offense.
And he took, Gartner took 4 straight from this morning.
Well, we'll see if he can unsolve his goalie question, because he looked really good with manual goalie in most cases in our set. Put Sutter in. You got Sutter and Riche on the bench.
Yeah.
I think Howard Tuck's a really key part of your line, because he just such a good puck handler, distributor. Riche is a unique option in his own right. So you can see Mike Gartner still just protecting that slot.
And Wendell blows one by him.
That's the hard thing, if you sag too far down in your slot against a line like this, where all 3 forwards and 1 defenseman have 5-shot power or better. So if you sag to your circles or below, they can still hurt you, unlike Harry Barazane, who can't. These guys will hurt you if you don't take the manual goalie in time. So they just can't give them that real estate to shoot from. Again. You just can't sag on those guys. Even on the one-timers, you can't sag on them, because they just shoot the puck too well. You're just letting them rip, aren't you?
Yeah. What we like here.
Not really hockey. Before Tommy Daly was looking to play that. Couldn't rip it.
I don't think I've had a not knuckle. What?
If anybody's ever watching this, we just want to thank you for watching. These are, again, test videos before I get my channel on YouTube going with actual content of, team overviews, how to play offense, how to play defense. I guess this would kind of fall under the game analysis section, but these are just, again, tests. Make sure everything's on point. And that's another great slap shot there by Coach. Again, 5 shot power. Makes you dangerous as soon as you enter the blue line. The more places you can score from, the more the defense has to account for. And I would expect Mike Gartner to be able to make that adjustment here pretty quickly.
Good night, Daniel. Come see you in just a minute. Oh.
crowded there in Hartford.
It is.
It's hard to get 3 or 4 guys in the penalty box like we could in the old GDL with the one-headed penalties now. So seeing 2 guys in there is it's a little unusual.
Good night, honey. I'll come see you in just a second. Jeez.
He goes right back in. I guess he liked it in there. Yeah, it's a good Gatorade. Maybe it's favorite flavor. I actually met Gary Suter once at a Sharks Fan Fest. I forget what the exact name it was, but this was about, wow, I can't believe this is 20 years ago. So 20 years ago, I was in San Jose Arena for Shark Fest, and Brad Stewart and Gary Suter were sitting together at a table, doing autographs, meeting fans, what have you. And I had a Gary Suter card from back when he was in Calgary, and I think it was like the 1987, 88 card. And so I take my card up to Gary Suter, ask him to sign it, and Brad Stewart looks at the card and kind of looks at Gary Suter, looks back at the card, and looks at Gary Suter, and said something to the effect of, holy shit, you're old. Pardon my French, but that was the effect that, Brad Stewart would send. And it was just, Gary Suter smirked, and he goes, you see the look in his eyes, and it's like, yeah, I've been around since you were picking boogers out of your nose in elementary school, and it was just a classic moment between a veteran defenseman and a young defender. I think Stewart might have been 19 or 20 at the time. He was really young. I didn't have his card because he was too new of a player in the league. He had to be 1993 or earlier for me to have a card for a hockey player. So that was just a fun moment. Coach was looking like he wants to repay the favor earlier today. Coach has been learning some things and put them to good use here. Mo with a nice save. That lineup shot out.
Nope, I got it daily. But I mean, I still got 2 fives and Doug Wilson. Been happy with Doug Wilson's play during this season, but I've not scored a lot of goals. Don Sweeney is really not scoring Wilson at all. Oh, Gartner skated his guy out of my way, and I didn't take advantage of it. Which is, most of the new guys that go goalie control, I feel like they skate out of the way as much as they make, But Gartner didn't do that. Good night, I'll come see you in just a second. Let me finish this game. See, he moved him out of the way, and then he gets him back. How do you do that?
I don't know.
Most new guys do as much skating their goalie out of the way as they do making plays. But Gartner just really.
Yeah, most of them they react like somebody hard to feel like he's a step ahead of him.
Yeah.
But I feel like he knows where you want to go. He's not reacting to it. He's just there. And it's impressive.
I haven't won a game in a long time, so this feels good.
We have video evidence. We'll put it on the internet. If we ever question this day, we can always just check the tapes. And we will see that not only did Coach Mack win today, but he won by 3 goals. It was the lucky bounce all by each side.
Yeah.
Coach is running off real quick. Someone say goodnight to his family. He's a family man, much like Guile from Street Fighter. Oh wow. So apparently Mike Gartner's controller broke in the middle of the game. The B button flew off into the air. I guess he was just hitting the B button too hard, trying to beat check Coach Mack, and his controller's essentially gone up in flames. So that would explain maybe why there was some difficulty for Mike Gartner in the second half of the game, because he looked like a different player, especially on offense. Apparently this controller has a chronic problem with the B button just busting into flames. Did it yesterday. Sounds like he just ground this thing into dust. Apparently don't buy the $15 controllers off of Amazon. They spontaneously combust. Hopefully he has a backup or another solution here, because you hate to see someone not be able to play. I think so. But his controller broke halfway through the game. I guess his B button. His B button. He's telling you right now, I guess he doesn't have a backup controller. He's going to order another one from Amazon tomorrow.
Well, play 100 games, I guess you get out your control. I must be easy on the controls, because I don't feel like I have.
I've had that thing for 5-6 years, and things still like brand new.
That the one you won from something?
Yeah, from the NHL 91 league. Oh, he's using a Hyperkin. He's using a third party, that's why. Yeah, those things, that thing will crumble in your hands if you hold it like a man. If nothing else, we'll just have to get back and play our season or something.
Yeah. I want to play in an original one. I want you to try out.
Okay. I always like, I've actually been meaning to download them so I could just play them for fun. Because I always like just seeing the ratings and the one. Are you talking about the one with the updated skating and?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Really low shot accuracy. What do you say?
He said he'll be back in a couple days when he has a new controller. So we'll stop the recording. Thank you guys again for watching. Coach Mack here. We'll see you again next time.